give it their all in what promises to be 90 minutes of end-to-end football. Stay with us for every kick of the ball.
Good evening on what has turned out to be a rather damp day, with the forecast suggesting no end in sight. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the former England striker Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got action from the semi-final first leg of the Champions League coming up. It's Arsenal and they take on Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, what a huge game this is. Two top-quality sides going at each other. There's match winners all over the pitch. They'll know that it's important they take a good lead into the second leg.
This is how Arsenal line up. Martin Odegaard plays alongside Declan Rice in the centre of midfield, and they're playing with just one up front.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Here's how PSG line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Nuno Mendes starts with Achraf Hakimi as fullbacks. Fabian starts alongside Vitinha in midfield, and they go with a single striker leading the line. So the first half kicks off. Leandro Trossard. Odegaard, real opportunity, and a great stop to turn the ball away. Across the line, it'll be a throw. Players waiting in the centre. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Kvaratskhelia. It looks the right ball. Oh, it's hit the post. Good work to beat the challenge. And now they've lost it. Good reading of the game. Free kick given here, and a real chance to threaten the goal. And it's in! The opening goal to get this semi-final off and running.
Well, here it is again. This is absolutely absolute quality. The amount of bend he gets on this would make it difficult for anyone to save. You can see it go outside the post and then curl back in. Class.
Arsenal find themselves behind as they get the game restarted. Thomas Partey. Martin Odegaard. Wasteful from Arsenal. Mendes. Dembele. Arsenal with the ball again. Leandro Trossard. William Saliba. Odegaard. Mikel Merino. Onto Rice. Leandro Trossard. Thomas Partey. Jurrien Timber. Here's William Saliba. Partey. Leandro Trossard. Onto Odegaard. Good spell on the ball, but they are still behind. But it was a build-up with no end product. Martin Odegaard. Given away by Arsenal. Dembele. Now Marquinhos. They're still ahead by one and moving the ball with purpose. Fabian. Could be something on. PSG recovering possession well. Marquinhos. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. A really good interception to take the ball. Oh, yes, please. There aren't many who'd even try that. Having a look. And they scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in.
So here we can see it again. He hits it so cleanly. Perfect contact. The keeper never really had a chance. It's a fantastic strike.
And we're back underway at 2-0. William Saliba. Onto Odegaard. Merino. Good patient build-up. Strong play to keep possession. Over the touchline for what will be a PSG throw. Hakimi. Kvaratskhelia. Ousmane Dembele. Vitinha. Now, this has to be. And they're 3 in front now. What a performance this has been so far.
Here we can see it again. Sometimes when you're through 1v1, it's easy to be caught in two minds. He was just really composed and the keeper had no chance.
It's been an absolute masterclass from PSG so far, and you sense it's a matter of how many. Thomas Partey. Now Saka. Ødegaard. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Arsenal come away with the ball. Thomas Partey. William Saliba. On to Partey. Fabian. Fabian. Good work to recover possession. Thomas Partey. On to Rice. Partey. On to Ødegaard. Leandro Trossard. Rice. Read the pass well and cuts it out. And a throw-in for Paris Saint-Germain. Vitinha. Taking this on. And the goalkeeper does what he's there to do. Comes in, it's away, but it's not finished yet. Good job done to keep it there. Oh, being squeezed. Saka. And that brings the first half to an end in North London. Well, he's certainly had a decent game so far, or maybe better than that. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
Yeah, that's been a good half for him. Clinical with his finish, but he's maintained an intensity to his performance. He'll be looking to keep that going in the second half.
Off we go again then. A real gulfing class in that first half. Time for Arsenal to narrow the gap. Thomas Partey. Here's William Saliba. Merino. Saka. And that's a foul and a free kick. away here. Oh, that's nicely done, and the goalkeeper has it. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball. Martin Ødegaard. Ødegaard. And the pass is incomplete. Nicely won. Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Good work from Arsenal to win back possession. Ødegaard. Marino. It's in! A well-taken goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Well, we can see it again now. He does so well to slip past his man, leaves him stranded, and he shows his strength by holding off the defender, then keeps his composure to finish. He does really well there.
Three goals to one then as we get started again. Marquinhos. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. Ødegaard. On to Partey. Saka. William Saliba. Rice. Here's William Saliba. Merino. Partey. Yurian Timber. Now Saka. William Saliba. Thomas Partey. Mikel Merino. On to Partey. Martin Ødegaard. Now Partey. Rice. William Saliba. That's good, strong play. And the ref has played advantage here. Clean challenge, no foul, says the ref. Allowed to go a long way with this. Terrific! Another goal. What a scoreline this is for them.
Here we can see it again, and it just hits this so sweetly. We knew as soon as he connected with it that this was going in.
So it's 4-1 now as the ball gets rolling again. Declan Rice. William Saliba. On to Rice. Thomas Partey. Partey. Now Saliba. William Saliba. Ødegaard. Saka. Play continues as the ref lets that go. Good defending to end a decent-looking attack. Nicely taken away. It's gone out for a throw. Fabian. Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Counter-attack coming, away they go. Saka. Nicely played, saw the threat and stopped it. Nuno Mendes. Marquinhos. Dembele now. Kvaratskhelia. Hakimi. On to Dembele. Played back to Donnarumma. Nuno Mendes. Declan Rice. Rice. Leandro Trossard. Declan Rice. On to Odegaard. Partey. And the forward progress continues with a good ball. Odegaard. Kvaratskhelia. Ashraf Hakimi. On to Dembele. Good work from PSG to win back possession. Sloppy in possession from Arsenal. Martin Odegaard. Ball back with PSG now. Marquinhos. This is Hernandez. Vitinha. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. A good advantage played by the ref. Encouraging signs to the attack, but it hasn't led to anything. Declan Rice. On to Partey. Arsenal with acres of space to attack. A nice cutback. Rice. Takes it on. Oh, that was a decent position, but he went to whack it rather than place it and has narrowly missed. And that's the final whistle. A positive performance from PSG, who hold the advantage going into the second leg.
Yeah, and what a performance. You can see the confidence, the belief in the players. It's growing with every game. Obviously, the tie's not over yet, but they're so close to the final now.
Well, there are good games, and then there are games like that. He surely has been the player who's most caught the eye today.
Yeah, well, he gave the backline a torrid time, didn't he? He was far too sharp for them. Always looking to play on the shoulder. Took his goals well, too. Clearly the difference maker today.
Two great sides going head-to-head in what's sure to be an exciting fixture. Join us for all the action coming up next.
Thanks for joining us in beautiful Catalonia today. I'm Guy Mowbray. Alongside me is the former England striker Sue Smith, and we should have a cracking contest here. Sue, what are your expectations from this?
Thanks, Guy. Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping...
Both teams have made it this far in the Champions League, but there is one more significant hurdle to clear, and that is the semi-final hurdle. Who's going to make it? Next on EA TV. Well, this wonderful city offers the visitors so much, including football. Barcelona, of course. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And tonight we've got the semi-final of the Champions League coming up for you. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Well, Derek, they don't come much bigger than this, do they? This will be a top-quality game between two of the best sides in Europe. Let's hope it lives up to its billing.
Barcelona shape looks like this. Frenkie de Jong plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield, and leading the attack today is Robert Lewandowski. Have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors. Jan Sommer is the goalkeeper. Francesco Acerbi plays alongside Alessandro Bastoni in central defence. Nicolo Barella plays with Henrik Mkhitaryan in the centre of midfield. And in attack, Marcus Thuram plays alongside Lautaro Martinez. And this confrontation is underway. Di Marco. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Well, great read there to intercept. Frenkie de Jong. With Inigo Martinez. De Jong. Oh, nice work to get past his opponent. Terrific defending to stop them progressing. The free kick decision goes the way of Barcelona. And there it is! The first goal in the semi-final! A huge moment! Extraordinary scenes!
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Federico Di Marco. It's with Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. And the assistant referee with the flag raised.
Well, you just question if he could have let that run. He must have known he was offside.
Frankie de Jong. Valde. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Alex Balde. Dani Olmo with it. Intercepted effortlessly. Thuram. Oh, this could be the equaliser. And a goal! An end-to-end game, and they weren't behind for long.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish.
So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Valde. Pavard. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Trying to open up the defence. Thuram. On to Mkhitaryan. Can he put them in front? Well, it was a wonderful chance, but the goalkeeper comes through.
Yes, Derek, you have to give credit to the keeper, but surely he should have scored there. That's a big, big chance.
And deciding to go short with this one. Çalhanoğlu. Acerbi. Real chance. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at his movement. He knows exactly how to find space, and it's also a tidy finish. That's a nice goal.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Valde. That takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Barella. Barella has it. And it's with Dumfries. Pavard. It's with Acerbi. And Pavard on the ball. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. Dumfries. use of the ball as they make their way forward. Thuram. Now with Martinez. Rafinha. Dani Olmo with it. Balde. Nice weight on the pass. And he clears it out of harm's way. Alessandro Bastoni. Chance to play it in. And they will be awarded a free kick for that. Straight into the meat of the penalty area. And a struggle to get it away properly. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. And return to Çalhanoğlu. And they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Lewandowski. On to De Jong. Koundé. Frankie de Jong. Dani Olmo with it. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Francesco Acerbi. Barella. Happy just to retain the ball in their own half and throw out the opposition. Francesco Acerbi. On the ball, Bastoni. Di Marco. Alessandro Bastoni. Çalhanoğlu. It's with Acerbi. Di Marco. What can they do from here? Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Oh, but they've lost it now. Koundé. Would be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Well, it clearly was deflected, so it will be their throw-in. Dani Olmo. Frankie de Jong. Dani Olmo with it. On the ball, Bastoni. Çalhanoğlu. Martinez. Now with Mkhitaryan. Oh, it might be. And a goal! Cause for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
It's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Koundé. Well, taking into account all the stoppages, 2 minutes to be added on. Frankie de Jong. Jules Koundé on the ball. De Jong. managing to beat him. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, he's been a long way from his best up front, Stuart.
Yeah, he's been well marshalled so far, but he hasn't worked the defenders or the goalkeeper hard enough. He's got to impose himself on this game, otherwise they're going to struggle to get back into this.
Well, they get the ball rolling again. Barca's first half struggles were there for all to see. Can they make a better fist of it in this half? Çalhanoğlu. Now with Mkhitaryan. Dumfries. Marcus Thuram. And it's with Dumfries. Martinez. Çalhanoğlu. And Pavard on the ball. It's with Çalhanoğlu. One advantage with them. Referee says play on. Di Marco. On the ball, Bastoni. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Marcus Thuram. Pavard with it. Francesco Acerbi. Thuram. Barella has it. Pavard. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Francesco Acerbi. And Barca have it back. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Lovely work to get past his man. Well, then there to tidy up. Martinez. Federico Di Marco. On the ball, Bastoni. Marcus Thuram. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Martinez. And the advantage accrues to the attacking side. Could play it in. And it's gone behind for the corner. Well, following on from the previous incident, he sees yellow now. Can someone get on the end of this? And a goal! A running riot here, almost out of sight. Too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Inigo Martinez. 30 minutes left for play. Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. Good tackle. Martinez. So now a corner. Played over. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Growing pressure here, and another corner. Now, how about the short corner? He might yet finish. Oh, did so well to deny him. Trying to deliver it accurately. You can't really head them any better than that, but the goalkeeper was up to the task.
Comentan desde la oficina de objetos perdidos que les acaba de llegar una sudadera azul con capucha. Repetimos, una sudadera azul con capucha.
Short corner, let's see. Pulls it back. Çalhanoğlu. Back to Thuram. Martinez. Oh, and he didn't miss by very much.
Yeah, he adjusted his body so well there. It's a great piece of skill, and it probably deserved the goal.
So a personnel change then.
En su lugar, con el 99, Mehdi.
And Iñaki Peña has it now. Balde. Alex Balde. 20 minutes to go. Rafinha. Well, the pass not coming close to hitting the target. Dumfries. Çalhanoğlu. On the ball, Bastoni. Credit due, a good intervention. Might lead to a chance. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping.
Sale de la cancha con el 23, Baralla. Le sustituirá con el 7, Zielinski.
Playing it in. Can they put it away? Oh yes, a goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2.
Con el 23, Koundé.
Successfully cut out. Henrik Mkhitaryan. Pavard with it. And that is offside. De Jong. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. And a chance to whip it in here. De Jong. And he favours the inside route. Oh, a tremendous block. For the short corner. Dani Olmo. De Jong could reduce the deficit. Oh, a challenge of the highest order. Taremi. Pavard. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this? Intercepting it intelligently. Lewandowski. Pedri. The fans are shouting, shoot! Can he get one back? Thwarting him. Koundé. Dani Olmo with it. Frankie de Jong. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Using his strength to shield the ball. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Mkhitaryan. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. And defensive play to be applauded. Pedri. Rafinha. Di Marco. On the ball, Bastoni. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. And the referee blows his whistle. That is the end of the contest. And a fine result for the away fans. And if they can repeat this sort of performance on home soil, and they will surely be going through.
Well, it was a great performance, wasn't it? You could see the game plan from the first minute, and they executed it so well. Surely they'll be moving into the final with another display like that.
Well, Marcus Thuram can be so difficult to contain, and that was the case today. Stuart, how would you sum up his performance?
Well,
Match day is upon us. Fans are pouring into the stadium. Anticipation has reached an all-time high. All the action here on EA TV.
A warm welcome to you. At least we know the pitch will be slick, which might brighten up a rainy evening. I'm Guy Mowbray, and I'm joined by Sue Smith for commentary. And we've got action from the semi-final first leg of the Champions League coming up. It's Arsenal, and they take on Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, and I can't wait for this one. We've got two brilliant teams who absolutely deserve to be here. They played some lovely stuff along the way too. This should be a cracker.
This is how Arsenal line up. Declan Rice plays alongside Martin Odegaard in central midfield, and they go with a single striker leading the line.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
Here's how PSG line up. Gianluigi Donnarumma is in goal. Achraf Hakimi plays with Nuno Mendes in the fullback roles. Vitinha plays alongside Fabian in the middle of the park, and they're playing with just one up front. So away we go then. Martin Odegaard. Partey. A little sloppy on the ball there. Martin Odegaard. Declan Rice. William Saliba. Partey. On to Odegaard. Using his strength well. Partey. Promising looking attack building here for Arsenal. This is great to see and now needs an end product. Partey. Keeps himself in the way, well held. No stopping him yet. Can he finish? Trying to carve out the angle. Partey. And ready for it coming his way. Something different from the corner. Now, can this be attacked? And the defence ready for what was coming. Nuno Mendes. Working hard to win it back there. Well, the attack showed promise, but easy work for the keeper in the end. Fabian. Martin Odegaard is not only talented,
Are
but
they through on goal?
and it's in! The opening goal to get this semi-final off and running.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass is just right, and then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Well, is there to be a response from Arsenal now as they get the game restarted? Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Marquinhos. Ousmane Dembele. Nicely played. Well, it looked good, but the defending was even better. William Saliba. Onto Rice. Martin Odegaard. That will keep the attack moving nicely. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product. Leandro Trossard. Hakimi. Pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Ashraf Hakimi. Hakimi. Beaten easily here. Goes for goal! Oh, well saved. That was a really good chance. Corner to PSG as they now look to press home their advantage. They decide against putting it into the box. Body in the way, good work. William Saliba. Leandro Trossard. In the right position to cut out the pass. Vitinha. Now Saliba. Odegaard. Leandro Trossard. They found a way through. Merino. Possession given away. William Saliba. Arsenal regaining possession. There could be something building here for Arsenal. This is a lovely spell on the ball. Rice. Read the pass well and cuts it out. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. Struggling to keep the ball there. Leandro Trossard. Vitinha. And they've got it back now. Odegaard. Untidy in possession there. Declan Rice. Yet to find a way to goal. Keeps himself in the way. Well held. To square things up. making progress here. But the offside flag has gone up. That's really frustrating for them.
God, it is. It's such a tight offside call. I thought he timed his run really well. He'd be frustrated because he was in there.
William Saliba. On to Rice. Fabian. Leandro Trossard. An excellent looking transition from PSG. And PSG get the throw in. Vitinha. Looking for an angle here. Great defending. That's a corner. Maybe the chance to get their noses even further in front. They take it short. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. And that's going to be all for the first half here at Arsenal. And he's certainly had a decent game so far, or maybe better than that. I think it's fair to say he hasn't disappointed.
Yeah, I think he's had a really good first half. Not only his goal, which he took well, but his overall performance. I'm sure he'll look to continue that in the second half.
PSG in front as the second half begins. Plenty of time for a few twists and turns to come. They won't take it from him there. Vitinha, and he's done really well to keep that out. And he crosses the line for a PSG corner. And it's a short one. A nice cutback. And that's a great bit of goalkeeping. That's what he's there for. Kick played in, and he's got that one away, taking this on. Arsenal with width here, still going here, and he's being urged to shoot. By the man in goal. That's a top stop. They decide against playing it in. Promising ball. Now, what can they do from here? Oh, really good goalkeeping there. That will be a throw-in now. Players waiting in the centre. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Fabian. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. And that's where it ends. Martin Odegaard. Now Partey.
To Andrew Vance, that's Andrew Vance. Please meet your wife at the steps of the main stand.
Mendes.
Thank you.
Good job done to keep it there. They're still ahead by one and moving the ball with purpose. Dembele. Merino. Declan Rice. On to Bukayo Saka. Dembele. Fabian. Kvaratskhelia. Arsenal come away with the ball. Rice. Coutinho. Read the pass well and cuts it out. They could get caught out on the break here. William Saliba. On to Rice. Leandro Trossard. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Vitinha. Arsenal with the ball again. Rice. Now Saliba. On to Rice. Arsenal moving the ball well with real confidence. That's out of play. It'll be a throw now. A chance to deliver into the box. Hernandez. Played back to Donnarumma. This is Hernandez. Mendes. Lucas Hernandez. Marquinhos. Vitinha. This is Hernandez. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Some good work to win it there. Could turn out to be a really good ball. Wasteful from Arsenal. Saka.
Well, the crowd is certainly trying to motivate the team to push them forward to get the equaliser.
Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos. Marquinhos. Lucas Hernandez. Marquinhos. PSG pushing forward with options available. Good ball in behind. It's in! And in all likelihood, that should be the game. So little time left for a response now.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's a lovely technique. Just to get that bend and spin on the ball, the keeper can do nothing about it, to be honest.
So it's 2-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Body in the way, good work. Kvaratskhelia. Now Hakimi.
Well, the crowd noise says it all. They just haven't performed today, lacked intensity and bite, and they've just allowed their opponent far too much time and space.
William Saliba. Onto Bukayo Saka. Odegaard. A decent move looked to be building, but that's it for now. Marquinhos. Well, maybe a bit of game management here. Time's starting to ebb away. Well, a bit of a clumsy challenge, and the ref blows for a free kick. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. There's a chance for them to go now. Oh, and he's left his man behind. Now it needs a good ball in. And that has stopped any potential danger. There is the whistle, and it's advantage to PSG going into the second leg.
Well, it was a superb performance, wasn't it? They played some great stuff going forward. Really exciting to watch, and if they play like that in the reverse fixture, there's no doubt that they'll be in the final.
Well, as we know, he can be a real handful, and he's certainly been that today.
Yeah, I'm sure the coaching staff will be happy with him, and his teammates got a positive result, and he certainly took his goal well.